A Two on Your Side investigation into the oftentimes high price of ambulance rides has gotten a big response from you folks at home. Our investigation was fueled by your stories of big bills that arrived after an ambulance ride, and those stories are still pouring into our newsroom. Tonight, our Steve Brown gives us an update on the biggest investigation discoveries in this Two on Your Side original investigation.
After looking into the costs associated with offering commercial 24/7 ambulance service, we learned this. If you called for an ambulance and later got a pretty big bill, there is a reason for that.
Our bill is generated first. Our bill hits the insurance company first, so our bill is applied to the deductible first.
And Twin City Ambulance CEO Brian Bronner says with high deductible insurance plans much more common, so are complaints about ambulance bills. This one was literally walked into our studio today. Guy's name was Philip Wolosian. He's a veteran, a Vietnam veteran. He was in a car accident back in May, asked the ambulance attendants to take him to the Buffalo VA Medical Center. They transferred him to ECMC for surgery. Wolosian got billed for 2 ambulance rides, total amount over $3,000. Now, here's the other big thing we learned from our investigation. Almost a quarter of the calls for Twin City Ambulance are Medicaid and Medicare patients. Payments for those calls are capped.
The government always enjoys the best discount. They get the best rates from all of their suppliers.
And Bronner says Medicaid and Medicare pay less than it costs his company to deliver ambulance care and service. Translation, Twin City loses money on every Medicare and Medicaid call. That forces prices higher for all other emergency calls. Now, Medicare and Medicaid are federal programs. Could they be run differently somehow? We got in touch with all of our federal representatives, Senator Schumer, Senator Gillibrand, Congressman Higgins, Congressman Collins, and Congressman Reed. Not one of them available today to talk about this issue that's driving the cost of ambulance service upward. Now, late this afternoon, I did hear from a staffer for Senator Gillibrand. The staffer points out the senator has co-sponsored legislation which would have increased reimbursements for ambulance service. From our investigation, we know as long as Medicaid and Medicare undercompensates ambulance companies for their service, those ambulance companies will have to make up the money somewhere, and that contributes to those high ambulance bills you folks at home have been sharing with us. Steve Brown, Channel 2 News.